top. Many would say it's a panic buy, but yeah, as you see on the thumbnail, that terms are agreed with Casemiro coming up to Manchester United. So the situation with Casemiro, personally, recently, is that he has accepted. He has gone. He has accepted with to make a move to Manchester United. He has told Real Madrid, his team, that he would love to join United. So we will be having a CDM. For those of you who have been watching this channel for a while, you guys know I've been telling you guys always that Manchester United cannot be productive if we don't have let me say, if we don't have a CDM, if we don't have a professional CDM, someone which is a specialist in CDM. If we don't have this specialist in CDM, it will be very difficult for us to be productive in the market. So we are happy that Manchester United has one now, which is presently Casemiro. But the other thing here with Casemiro is I just want you guys to know this, that this wouldn't change my opinion about the Glazers out, because personally I want the Glazers out. I think the Glazers have made a fool of Manchester United club. I think they are not ambitious anymore, because this is not the first time we are having such a situation where Manchester United has issues, but the Glazers are not ready to invest in the club. Actually, I just want to tell you guys, this is not breaking news, right? Let me just go back a little bit. This is not breaking news. The Glazers don't have money. The Glazers are searching for investors for Manchester United. It has been reported that they are trying to link up with their buddies in the US, which is the Apollo Investment Group, to bring in funds for Manchester United. But the Glazers are not successful in that. But the good news today is that Manchester United is going in for Casemiro, and Casemiro has accepted the deal. That is, has accepted to move to Manchester United, and that is good news. It's something we need to celebrate. He's not going to be a big change, but he is going to be way bigger, way more important for Manchester United than than the rest of what we have here presently in Old Trafford. So guys, so what is the deal? The deal is the reason why he accepted. Many said, "Oh, he's coming for money," because I had a chat with a friend of mine yesterday. We talked about Casemiro coming in for the cash. But this friend of mine is an Arsenal fan. You know, they are generally jealous that Manchester United are going in for a top player, and that is why you see they are now worried about what's going on with Manchester United. It's always not. It's always, you know, that a club is doing a right thing is when your rivals are not happy with what is going on with or not happy with their acquisition of a player. So Casemiro, who is this player? He's a Brazilian international. For those of you who don't know, he's a Brazilian international, 29 years of age. He has won 5 Champions League, 3 Super Cup, especially CDM, and he is, we will say he is not at the end of his career, but he's moving towards that direction of 30 years, or he's 29. And it has been reported that for the last months, Casemiro has had issues, just the last, not month, but the last weeks, Casemiro has been benched for Real Madrid, to be honest, and he has been benched for Real Madrid, to be honest. Because Real Madrid have brought some 2 holding midfielders here from France, which are doing a good job, and it will be difficult for him to have proper game time this season for Real Madrid, because he wants to play the World Cup. And you have Fabiano, who plays for Liverpool, who also is trying to get his spot in the international scene. So that's the reason why we have a player here in Casemiro accepting the contract. There are many reasons why he accepted, but these are just a few reasons. So guys, if you're just jumping in Casemiro's deal, that is obviously a deal that is a done deal. You can put it done deal. Why? Because there are 3 stages of getting a deal with a player. You have to agree terms with the player, then you talk with the club, which United will do. Then you have to agree terms. You have to get a deal done. So these are 3 stages: terms with the player, agreement with the terms with the club, then a deal is done. If with the situation with De Jong was we agreed a deal, attempts with the club, terms with the player, but the club came back and could not keep up with the terms. So we think Real Madrid, the reason why we think it's almost, we can put it to, you can say it's a done deal, guys, is because Real Madrid will earn £60 million for this player, and this is the young money, which means for people like Ondion, which I know very well on the channel, he'll be very happy that Real Madrid, we are not going in for a player here in De Jong. I think most of us, personally, I was already disappointed with De Jong. I think De Jong shouldn't, I mean, we are tired. I mean, we are Manchester United. We need to show some quality in terms of whenever things, when we are in such a situation. I think it is a good thing that De Jong, we did not go for De Jong longer and we went for something else. Then the question also here is, we know there is a campaign of Glazer out, and I just want to tell all of you watching this video, in every video, we write every comment, you write in related to Manchester United, you should use the hashtag Glazers out, because this is the only way, guys. We have never, as fans, had a chance to sell Manchester, to look for new owners. We have Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who is interested of buying Manchester United at the moment, and you, the fans, have to support it. I don't want to see all these paper fans, all these social media fans, which we have a lot here on the channel. Yeah, guys, if you're jumping in, please smash a like on the video, subscribe for daily content. I am now on holidays, that's why I'm not in the studio. I've told you guys this, and most of you, if you're new here, you should know this as well. But I'm coming back to the point that I know most of you on all these social media groups, there are a lot of you here in the social media groups. I don't know your reason for following Manchester United or being a fan, but most of all, I guess that most of you are just happy with the swag, with the players who are in the team. But it is very important for you guys to understand also that you are a stakeholder of Manchester United. I just want to ask one of you, ask you guys a question. Have you ever bought a Manchester United shirt, T-shirt? If you have ever bought something related to Manchester United, know that you have contributed to the club. I don't care where you are, because I know I do have, I think 30% of some of you watching here from the African continent, and I am 100% sure that most of you have directly bought maybe a new or a second-hand Manchester United kit, maybe a T-shirt, maybe a Chinese, maybe a low-quality T-shirt for Manchester United. All that cash is going to the Glazers. And I want to tell all of you who think that Manchester United are saying that, oh, why is Manchester, why are we against the Glazers? They have just bought a player in Casemiro. No, the Glazers have never invested their money in Manchester United. All the money that you see in Manchester United has always been the money from the club. The reason why you and most of the fans want the Glazers out of Manchester United is because they are not fans of the club, so they don't put the club's interest in mind. We are lucky to have another billionaire who is ready to invest in this club, in Sir Ratcliffe, right? Jim Ratcliffe. He wants to invest in this club. So we need to support this guy. So please, again, I'll tell you guys to always use the hashtag Glazers out. It should trend in the whole game. We have Onjon in here, always says that De Jong is not coming. Yes, I'm happy right now. Yes, I know De Jong. I knew Onjon will be on board on this one. And yes, I think De Jong, to some extent, so for those of you who, I think De Jong has shown some qualities that we did not know of him. De Jong showed some level of panic here, because I think he didn't take the challenge. Maybe he wasn't very confident coming to the Premier League, but I don't know. But we are getting reports from Fabrizio Romano that Chelsea are pushing in for De Jong, the midfielder, to come to the Premier League. Well, we will see how it goes. But I think that most of us thinking about De Jong, talking about De Jong coming to Manchester United. The reason for doing that was simple. We thought, considering the relationship he had with Erik ten Hag, he was going to put Erik ten Hag as a priority for the reason coming to the Premier League. But I think it just shows a little bit of his character. I know they're talking about funds, but that is him and Barcelona. We're talking about him coming to Manchester United. But for now, De Jong, we have put De Jong to bed. De Jong will not be a Manchester United player this season, because if that when the funds is shipped to Madrid, Barcelona will just forget about it. That's 60 million pounds. That's a lot of money for a 29-year-old player. But what do we get? What does Manchester United get from having Casemiro in the team? We are having a professional CDM, central defense midfielder. I have said this, and you guys who watch this video said that Eric Ten Hag will not succeed with United if he doesn't have a typical CDM. He likes to play with a double pivot. Double pivot is two midfielders who go, I mean, they cooperate with each other. But we need a defensive-minded midfielder, because we have a very slow center defender here in Maguire. And coming about Maguire, I'll say something about Maguire a little bit later. Guys, please make sure you smash a like on the video if you're coming in, and you can subscribe for our daily content in the channel. If you would love to, you can check the other videos we go in order to know how active our channel is. But guys, I just want you guys to know that if we, Manchester United fans, I know most of you watching this video and most of you watching all the contents keep thinking that we don't matter. But I just want you to know that you matter. And as you're coming in, I want you to know that every comment you drop on Facebook groups, on everywhere that you are a community, please use the hashtag Glazer out. Because United are in a turning point presently where we have to look for new owner. In fact, we have had a new owner here. The richest man in Britain is ready to buy Manchester United, but he also needs a support. Why? Because the Glazers don't want to sell. The Glazers don't want to sell. Why does the Glazers don't want to sell? It's because the Glazers see Manchester United as a cash cow. Cash cow is as a in a business or economics, cash cow is a sector of a business that produce money from you, like soaking milk from a cow. So the Glazers don't want to sell because the Glazers understand that there have been, in the past decade, a lot of Americans buying football clubs. Football is becoming very popular in the US. And there are a lot of Americans buying football clubs. And they know that sooner or later, they will be this league, this European league that they wanted to make, they wanted to do, if you guys remember, right? And if this European Super League is done, Manchester United value will go up because we have over half a billion supporters worldwide. So we have the eyes of the advertisement. I've told you guys how works. It works with clubs. Why is it that United has more money from advertisement than other clubs? Because our fan base is wider. So hope these basic things are just very clear with you guys and you understand this pretty well. So we'll come back again, talk about second player which United have approached, and that will be bad news for most of you who wanted Anthony. So United has now approached a player called CARRASCO. I don't know if you know, he's a Belgian international. He plays for Atletico Madrid. CARRASCO at 23, he accepted a contract going to China. He has been criticized for that he isn't ambitious enough, because most players going to China are players who are going for a paycheck. But personally, my opinion with CARRASCO is that he is way better than Rashford. I mean, you guys saw him. He played against us when Atletico Madrid won us in preseason. CARRASCO, he's a Belgian international. He has been in Atletico Madrid. He played there. He left Atletico Madrid and he returned back to Atletico Madrid from China. And now Atletico Madrid is ready to catch on this player, CARRASCO. So United are trying to get a deal to bring him into the team. The problem is that the way Ten Hag wants to play, the way Ten Hag plays, he plays with the midfield and the wingers. So he needs really versatile wingers who are going to put the ball for the defender. That's why we're approaching Anthony. Anthony's deal is not a real deal because Anthony's value has gone from a fourth. I mean, when the season ended the last year, Anthony's value was between 40 and 50 million euros. And now it's 100 million euros. Guys, please make sure you smash a like on the video. You have over 20 people watching now. Please smash a like on the video. We upload videos here every day. Share this video on all Facebook groups if you are live. CARRASCO is now approached by Manchester United. CARRASCO is now approached from Manchester United, and then we also have the player from Real Madrid, which is Casemiro is now will be a United player. There are high chances that Casemiro will be a Manchester United player because terms have been agreed with Casemiro, and United are going in now for CARRASCO. So guys, please smash a like on this video if you're jumping in. Subscribe to the videos because we want you guys to get involved. I also want to tell the ordinary fans it's important for you guys to know that if we can build a community which is bigger online, we can bring in the biggest fans, we can bring in the biggest journalists on interviews which will answer to your question. So join the United way. I am now on holidays. For those of you who know the channel, we are out of the studio, but I still think we need to share this community with you guys because I have you guys in heart as a United fan. So coming back with CARRASCO, he will cost United roughly 15 million pounds. CARRASCO, that's 20 million euros. That's the deal with CARRASCO. And if CARRASCO is signed at Manchester United, then just forget it. There will be no Anthony. Anthony will not be coming this season. I think for a short-term deal, CARRASCO is a good deal. Why? Because Anthony can be. We could sign Anthony after the World Cup. And guys, don't forget that this year, for the first time in the history of football, FIFA football, the World Cup will take part in December. So, which means there will be a huge transfer market between December and January. It has been prolonged. And that's why for the first time this year, we have 5 substitutes in all Europe, all leagues around the world, in order not to pressurize players. So guys, if you have any questions, please drop them below. I'm going to answer to your questions. This is time for Q&A if you have any questions about the team. But if you're jumping in, I'll tell you guys that Casemiro, 29-year-old Brazilian holding midfielder, CDM, experienced player, a player which I personally I think that's a very good buy. Will be moving to Manchester United, and I think this is. But that would not change my opinion about the Glazers because I really want the Glazers out because the Glazers have been treating us, you and I, the fans, with no respect. Just playing a little bit of a game, I will put it this way, because what has happened is that the Glazers played with the mind of Manchester United fans. They have done that a lot. It is their fault that the club is not going in the right direction. The reason I'm telling you guys this is because they would have had a professional backroom staff that would take care of transfers. We are now at a panic section now, a panic period of buying now. That's why we are linked to all type of players coming to Manchester United. That is why you, the fans, please, 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 we are a small community here, very small channel, but in every comment you write online, the Glazers out has to be there because the world has to understand that the United fans, we don't need these Americans owner. This has nothing to do with the fact that they're from the US. Liverpool does have US owners, but it does have football men at the background. Presently, Manchester United, we have people who are just greedy. I don't want to use a hard word on them, but greed is seen as a fair word. Karim Sturgis said, if a deal gets done for both United and have bring United fans to the first. Okay, so when you're using your mobile, it is very fast. Let me go. So Karim Surgeon said, if the deal gets done for both United and have made a deal, being a United fan at first didn't expect this deal to happen. Yes, Karen, I agree. We didn't expect the deal to happen, but this is my point, Karen. So Karen saying the United fan didn't expect this deal to happen. Let me remind you guys, Karen. Did you remember last year when Ronaldo? It took 24 hours for Manchester United to sign Ronaldo. Never forget this. So my point is that it's not because we don't have the money, it's because we have greedy owners. I want you to just think about it a bit. So United was signed. That was when I did my first video on this channel. When Cristiano Ronaldo signed for Manchester United. United have the money. We don't have ambitious owner. That is a problem. Yes, we didn't expect this deal, but we shouldn't be like complacent. We shouldn't be like very happy that the Glazers have done something which is very unusual. Why? I can tell you guys why. Because if they are using our money, the Glazers will never use their money for any deal. Now, if you guys don't know, the Glazers are looking for investors, which means they don't want to sell. I had a friend of mine who told me also, I think it was 3 days ago, that the Glazers would not want to sell this club. I've told you guys this already, that the Glazers will not want to sell this club. Why? Because they understand that the European Super League will come in future and United value will shift up. We are talking about a value of Manchester United ranging from 5 to 6 billion pounds. But if the Super League kicks off, United value can skyrocket to 10 over 10 billion pounds. This is a reality, guys. This is a reality. So there is a reason also why Jim Ratcliffe want to buy the club, not only because he's a guy from the Manchester, not only because he's a football guy. I did a video about him yesterday, try to explain you guys, give you guys some basic about him, but because he has Manchester United in heart. We just want someone who care about the club. The Glazers don't care about the club. They have a lot of portfolios, the Glazers, in terms of sports. And if you guys remember, in the past almost 2 decades now, Americans have been buying clubs in Europe. I am a bit worried about football if the Europeans if they don't put serious regulation on football. I think the football that we knew on John is going to drop. The quality of football is going to drop. It will be more about money than football than about ambition. So it is important, and you guys to think about it, because it matters a lot. Americans have been buying a lot of the top teams. The American hedge funds, they have the cash. So the Brits have to take back their sports. At least don't sell a control package to the Americans. It's very important. So Karen Sergeant said, how do you think Quaresma and Carrasco would fit into United squad if both deals are completed? Yes, I think in regards to Casemiro, United, personally, if I was a coach, I'm a previous player, so I know what I'm talking about. You cannot play the Premier League without having a one pivot, just a serious pivot. Not the double pivot, which Ajax is done. The Eredivisie is weaker. You need to have somebody sitting like Rodri, right? Like Fabiano in Liverpool, like Declan Rice. You need to have especially CDM. I think Casemiro is a better fix for this. Paul, I think Casemiro will bring total value for Manchester United. Sorry, guys, I need to go to the beach, take my breakfast as well. I think Casemiro is a fantastic player. He was going to sit. I read an article today also, guys, before I'll be closing the stream a little bit soon. I read an article about Ten Hag will try to do what Ralph Rangnick did, in the sense that Ten Hag is thinking about dropping Harry Maguire for the Liverpool game. So that's good news. So I think Casemiro will be the holding midfielder, because we need somebody who dictates from the back. He's good at taking the ball and also moving the ball very easily. I think Carrasco, he is a very good midfielder, very versatile, dynamic. He will be loved by Manchester United fans. This is a player I've been looking at Carrasco for a long time. Carrasco, he's a very good and a dynamic player. I think the United fans will not regret this buy if they come to United. Yes, he is, some would say he's a mercenary because he went to China at the age of 23 for this massive contract. But in terms of his attributes, he is very quick. You saw when he came, if you just go back on YouTube and watch the game, he played the second half against Atletico. He is very versatile, very quick. He plays for Belgian national team. And he has all the qualities to succeed in the Premier League. Speed, work ethics, which is very the work ethics that we need in the Premier League. So guys, if you're jumping in, I'll just give a round up of this video today. Thanks for all of you who tune in for the stream. I would love to be doing these streams on a daily basis, answering your questions like Karen has done. We have Prince Odion also here. The big news here is that United Casemiro terms have been agreeing with the player, and Real Madrid will never have 60 million. Nobody will pay them such money for such a defender. And United is ready, happily will want to sign the Casemiro for this price. So I think we'll be gearing about deal done maybe today or tomorrow. But if it happens, we will come out live and answer your questions. Just have a chat with you, fan. Guys, please make sure you smash a like on the video if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel. We do daily videos. Our channel here is based just for United fans. We are not here to make money or whatever. We're here to talk about football, talk about things that matters in Manchester United fans. If we can build a bigger community, guys, believe me, I will bring in all the journalists and you guys will drop your questions with them, because I've already spoken to some of them, and you need to have a certain bag of followers in order to bring these guys into your community. So guys, please, all the videos you see on the channel, please share them to all social media groups. And as I said, in regard to Carrasco, I think he will be an exciting signing. I know that Anthony is the guy of the period now that everybody wants, but believe me, I'm very sure that Carrasco will do the job as well if he attends, if he comes to Manchester United. If United manages to put the deal on the paper. Anyway, guys, I'm happy for this stream. This is the longest we have done, 25 on my videos. Normally at 10 minutes, 15 in max, and yeah, but I'll be try to do this stream. So, guys, thanks for all of you who came in. Smash a like on the video, subscribe for daily content, and click the bell because it's important when we go on live. You guys can always drop your comments wherever you are at work or on your daily deals. I am heading to the beach now, and I will take my breakfast. I think I have one more text there who is written. Is that Karen again? No, it's Pius Thomas. Are you sure of what you're saying? Thank you for sharing this video. I mean, I don't just Pius Thomas, I don't just get up in the morning and just make news and just I don't generate the news. We react to news. So you guys should understand that with all the fan channels on YouTube, they don't create the news. They react to news. This is a news which is there, and don't be surprised that in the coming hours we are live telling you that deal has been done with Casemiro. So Pius, make sure you should subscribe, keep subscribe. We've been here. Subscribe and keep the bell up also as well. So we have Abe Delisela who is saying that Casemiro, Felix, Milinkovic, okay, will come to Manchester United. No, forget about Milinkovic and Felix. Felix will not come to Manchester United. Joao Felix will not be a United player this season. And also Milinkovic will not be a United player this season. If we invest 60 million, this is what I'm telling you, the Facebook fans on Manchester United. Yeah, that I know a lot of groups there. You guys just post things. I mean, it's just easy to fool you guys. Just we don't generate news here. We tell you guys the way it is. Felix will not be a Manchester United player. If Felix is a Manchester United player, you can unsubscribe here. So just forget about that. Felix is not coming. That's what Ondion. This is somebody which is current. The problem that Ondion is that, especially our African fans, they will say, I'm an African, is that I don't know who pumps them with all these lies, and they just pick it up and start going up, writing things. So you have Karenga Community Well area says, for sure, we're badly off. We're badly off. Yeah, tells me about Anthony. Yeah, Anthony will not sign for Manchester United this summer, because Ajax has gone for 100 million euros. 100 million euros is a lot of money for United to invest now, and I think he has been overpriced. So Anthony will not be a Manchester United player. He might come to Manchester United after the World Cup. That is why, the reason why I tell you guys Anthony will not be a Manchester United player is because Manchester United are focusing on bringing Carrasco. Carrasco is that quality. So Anthony and even Gagbo, I'm worried that Gagbo also will not be, because these are players who will demand a high fee. So I think United will prioritize their holding midfielder and find a good value for money winger, because the problem with United is that we had like 5, 6, 7, 8 players who have left the club and who will leave the club. And also some news here before I go. I always want to leave, but I can't. Is that Eric Bailly will be going to Eric Bailly, the Ivorian captain, will be going to Olympique of Marseille for a 1-year loan deal with the possibility of a buy. So guys, good show, almost 30 minutes. I am a bit late. I need to take my breakfast, but it was a fantastic show, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share these videos on all your Facebook groups. We'll be meeting every morning, and I would like to get your information here. I think we have a lot of comments here from you guys, and thanks again for you guys for tuning in. Again, if we can hit a certain milestone of subscription, I'm going to bring all the journalists that you like. If you want the Fabrizio Romano, you want all these journalists, we will bring them on this channel, and they're going to answer to your question. So make sure you tell your friends, your brothers, your family, friends, football fans, Manchester United fans to subscribe to the channel, so we build a bigger community. So we, the African community, the reason why I use the word African community is because we don't have such a representative. I'll read the last comment before I go. What about Ronaldo? Is he leaving? Yes or no? So that is from yeah, the Karenga community. Yeah, Ronaldo is a 50-50. I think that Ronaldo will leave. I think that Ronaldo will leave, because I think the last option he has, because he wants to play Champions League football, is returning to Sporting. But Sporting has just said they are ready to accommodate Ronaldo with condition that they would not buy. He is a free agent. So I think Ronaldo would leave. But for Ronaldo to leave, United need to get an attacker. But that is, I think there are chances for Ronaldo to stay and leave. At the moment, it's a 50-50. So there is no assurance that Ronaldo is going to stay in Manchester United. Okay, guys, let's wrap you up this way. It's 30 minutes here, our stream, guys. Please make sure you subscribe, click the bell, and yeah, talk to you soon, guys. Bye-bye.